Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to play with a palette that I got off of Mercari. It had not been tampered with at the time. I have swatched it, but it was like in the box, brand new, with the sleeve over top of it. And it is the Natasha Denona Love palette. And I had seen this a few times on other people's channel, and I thought, if I could get my hands on that one, I would probably like it because of the purples and the color scheme. So I'm excited to do a look with this. I have done some swatches, like I said. I just hope it lives up to what everybody like. I like the Natasha Denona little minis, but I don't know about the big palettes. I don't know if I'm going to like all the shades, if they're all going to perform the same as the minis, because I know that the minis usually contain like the special shades in the palette. So we're just going to get into this, go ahead and prime my eyes, and I'll probably use my ABH primer and prime my eyes. I haven't done anything with my face today other than prime it and moisturize and stuff like that. So a lot of times I film right before I go live on Thursdays or Mondays, if I'm not going to be doing my makeup on the live. Okay, so I went ahead and got my eyes primed. Of course, there is the lovely mauves and purples in here. And I think I'm just going to kind of go towards these peachy mauves. I think that's where I'm going to go because I am always drawn to the purples, of course, but I'm going to go in a different direction. I'm going to go into Soul. We're going to start that. Oh, liking the way that that's showing up already. Very pigmented. So we'll see if we can get this to sheer out also. So far, it is performing like it should. It's very pigmented, but I can buff it out easily. So liking that. And the mattes that I've tried in the minis have been the same way. I would say that the color in here doesn't match up as well as I would think on my eyes. Like in the pan, it seems more of a dusk, like a lighter dusky rose. And this seems more bright on the eyes than it does in the pan. Okay. I'm liking that. I'm going to deepen it up with Heartbeat right in the crease. See how well that darkens up. Not super dark, but if we need to, we can. Yeah, it does some. I think those two colors are really close on the eyes as far as what they look like. Okay. And then let's see here. I'm going to swatch these just to kind of get an idea of what they look like. Okay. I think I'm going to go in with Passion, which is kind of a shimmer. We're going to take Passion right in the crease there, or right on the outer corner. Very Valentine's type palette for sure. Okay, so I'm just going to take a little bit of P. Louise and a brush here, and I'm going to kind of do just like not a full cut crease, but just like a kind of cut out an area in the eye. Okay, I'm going to take that same brush. I'm going to go in with Lifetime, and in the inner portion there. Honestly, like right now, just to be honest, it's pretty, but it's not wowing me. I'm glad I didn't buy this like full price, because it's pretty, but it's not like wow to me. I'm going to go in with Giving. I'm going to wet it and see if it maybe will. It's not, I'm not real happy with it. It's just, I think that if I was more of a a neutral kind of gal, that I would really like it, but it just doesn't give me the impact that I'm looking for. I'm going to go in with Commitment, which is a darker, almost looks like a black, but I know it's more, it has more of a dark purple. I'm just going to darken this up a little bit, maybe bring some dimension into this eye look, because right now it's just, to me, it's like a snooze fest. I don't know. Some people might like, but on me, I can't. I'm just trying to get it to become more my style, I guess I should say. Better. Maybe that's what I needed. Not giving up on it yet. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and kind of take that color combination up underneath here and go in with that Commitment, which is that darker. I should always wet my brush because I always knock it into my eye whenever I do that. All right. Yeah, better. Okay. So I think it'll come out looking okay in the end of everything. I think I'm going to punch it up with like a bright blue in Chaos. Definitely needed just to punch up a notch with the liner. Okay, so pretty much I need to put on my lashes and the rest of my face, but I'll come right back and I will discuss everything that's on my face, and I will see you in a few. Okay guys, this is my final look. I would say that I like it. I like it better with the blue liner in the waterline. I think it really kind of added to the look, and with the lashes, of course. And I like this lip with it. I would say that, like, if you're into lighter looks that, you know, are more sheer and you just want to do some color, I would say this is the perfect palette for you. I think that the shimmers are just okay. Like, I'm just used to much more foiled shadows, more pigmented shadows. And this one really, I had to really build to get any kind of color into this look. And so for me, that's just a personal thing. I am glad that I did not get this like through the store, that I got this off of Mercari that was new. I'm glad because, I mean, the packaging is beautiful. Everything's beautiful about this palette. Even the shadows are beautiful when you look at them in the palette. They just are not what I typically reach for. So I like a little bit more bolder shadows, more pigmented shadows. And so it's not my favorite, but it is a good palette. I mean, it did perform well. I think that it does kind of over time maybe wear off a little bit more, because as I went on, I had to add more to this look to vamp it back up. So wearability might not be as well as some other shadows that I've tried before, but I mean, I still think this is a pretty look. It's just more pared back than what I'm used to. So I'm going to go over a little bit about what else is on my face. I have the Kat Von D in shade Rosebud on my cheeks. I have the Jeffree Star Choking on Ice on my for my highlight, my highbrow. And actually, I didn't do anything in my inner corner. That may be what I'm lacking. Let's just go ahead and go into the Urban Decay glitter here and try this out in the, it's going to really add a little something to this eye look, which I think I'm in desperate need of for me personally. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit of this in the inner corner and just punch this up. And actually, it does make me like the look a lot better. So, yes, I like the Blinding Glitter inner corner, my signature. I love it. I love an inner corner like that. So looks like little light bulbs going off in the inner corner. So this is my thing. I don't know. Maybe nobody else likes it. I do. I like it. So anyways, yeah, I would say I'm not in love with this palette. It is an okay palette. It's an okay palette. That's my first impressions on that. Okay, now off of that. Okay, so on my brows, I'm doing the Epique brow box. I did Pat McGrath on my face. I did the Bobbi Brown face base underneath the foundation. Only because I'm out of the LeLePosh face base. I don't know, I probably say that in every video, but it's true. And hopefully by the time you watch this, I have it again. But I used the Tom Ford lipstick in Casablanca, and this is what I'm reviewing with Influencer. So I did something separate for them on a different video. So I still like the look it came out. Like, I would wear this anywhere. This is an everyday, anywhere look that I could wear. I could wear it to my doctor's appointments. I could wear it anywhere because this is very toned back for me. So I think it's pretty. I just don't think it's my style of palette. Let's just put it that way. But even if it's not my style, the one drawback of this palette is that it does wear off, and I do have to revamp it back up. So I don't think anybody likes that. So anyways, and I did have to spray my brush to get any kind of where I got to the level that I got it at that you're seeing right now is because I wet my brush. That was the only way I could get it to this level. So all that considered, now it's in your court. The ball's in your court. If you think that Natasha Denona is something worth investing in or not, if you already have it, let's talk in the comments down below. I know that I've heard that her consistency is off, so she's not real consistent in, you know, her formula, and some palettes are really great and some are not so good. So maybe I just got a bad one. I don't know. And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not great. Let's just put that. And it's definitely not great for the price that you pay for Natasha Denona. I would not choose to spend full price. No way. Absolutely not. Like, this performance of a palette, I would say, is the performance of what I would expect out of a $20 palette or less. That's the performance end of it. So that's just me. That's my opinion, which you may disagree with me, but with this particular palette, that's what I'm just telling you honestly. So I may never get Natasha Denona to send me PR, but that's okay. I'm going to tell you the truth. So, all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys will all have a wonderfully blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.
Give you my heart.